about the Philadelphia Soul, because that wonderful institution, that lot of Soul fans here, you took it out of nowhere. Within a few short years, you did what people said could never be done, and we had a world championship on our hand. And then, which is awesome. But then when I never quite followed the de-evolution, if you will, from that point. What exactly fell apart with the league? It wasn't really the Soul, it was the league, right?
The implosion. You know, it was sad coming back in this building this day, because this was our home. And we left it on the highest high, which was winning a championship for the city down in New Orleans. Broke the curse, you know, if you will. Just like anything else in life, you know, what happened with the economic downturn is business went south. And like a lot of other things, it had to restructure. If it was the car industry or arena football, it had to reorganize. And so it went into an involuntary bankruptcy, and another group bought it and took it forward. I don't think that they have the intention of taking the Soul name and bringing it here without Craig and Jaws and Leo or myself and Bob and Richie. But they are going to play again. Arena football is happening in other cities. It's just that some other guys own it, and the Soul, we left it on top. But you know, this isn't a funeral. The way I look at it, it's an Irish wake. We're celebrating a life, not mourning a death. You know?
Well said.
Yeah, a lot of good things came out of it. My friendship, of course, you know, with Jaws and Leo and Mimi Box, who ran it for us. Of course, my partner Craig Spencer, who I made a friend for life there. But most importantly, the Soul Foundation that's come out of it. And because of that, I mean, I'm so pleased. My relationship with Project Home and Sister Mary, and now the Soul Foundation's coast to coast. And we've built 250 houses, giving away $60 million so far.
You mumbled that last line. He said $60 million.
6 million. 6 million. We're not that big.
Oh, I'm sorry.
6 million.
All right. See, you mumbled. I couldn't hear it.
I hear good in these monitors.
You're going to be in broadcasting, young man. You have to learn to enunciate. I'm correcting the star of the show. I'm in big trouble now. But the charitable things that wonderful organization did, I mean, before you had played a game, I remind people some $300,000 had been given away to AIDS charities, local schools, every conceivable thing. This is before you even met Sister Mary.
Oh, yeah.
Was profound. I mean, talk about investment in this city, a city that desperately needed it. And that team was for all the right reasons. It was inexpensive. A family of 4 could come out here for a Sunday game and not lose their month's savings. You know, you could come in here and park and have fun, and have a great time at the game, meet the players afterwards. So every purpose that was behind that team was absolutely noble.
I was looking for, you know, role models. It was very important to me that we were building a team that was made of men of character and not characters. Remember one incident when we were standing on the street corners giving away, "We don't want them either, T.O." Giving these t-shirts away. You know, if you were a character like that, and you weren't a good role model for kids and for the city, we didn't want you. We knew we could win a championship without it. And you know, guys like Matt D'Orazio made that happen for us. It was good. It was a good time.
Well, for Soul fans, we try to include a lot of them in this broadcast, although technically this was fulfilling your promise as you made on the Preston and Steve show when Nick said, would you do a show for MMR listeners? So we have a lot of MMR listeners here. We have a lot of Soul fans here. We're trying to accommodate everybody. And we also have people listening around, because we're broadcasting this live on MMR, but we have people listening around the country and around the nation, as I said in the introduction, too. What would you say to folks who are out there, Soul fans, Bon Jovi fans who are tuned in right now?
We're doing matinees, folks.
And you're going to do bar mitzvahs next month, I think, right? Up in Sayreville?
That's what it takes. If I open my big mouth, you know, I got to, I'm a man of my word. I'm nothing else if I'm not a man of my word.
Also, one thing I want to ask about is the inclusion of fans, because fans are so important. During Living on a Prayer, this amazing screen behind us comes down, and you've been doing a thing where fans can send in videos of them performing the song, and you've been including them. Have you been surprised by any of the videos you've seen thus far?
I saw this one guy up in Montreal the other day. He looked like a Nikki Sixx impersonator. I gotta remember now, I'm looking this way. I'm looking front, at the 20,000 people this way. And I look back and I see the guy big as life on the screen. And I'm thinking, Nikki Sixx submitted a picture of himself. And I look down in the pit, and sure enough, the guy was down there taking pictures of himself up there. Well, he made it one way, so. Strange enough, but yeah, it's cool because everybody, one time or another wants to envision himself up here, and that's just, that's one way to do it.
This screen, I don't know, for those of you coming tonight and those of you who were here last night, this screen, I've never seen anything like it. The production value is present in this giant screen. It's almost impossible to describe. Well, it looks like one big solid screen, but it breaks up into hundreds of pieces, each with its own video content.
Yeah, it's really cutting edge. I mean, our guys did a great job building this stage, and we're really happy with it. I think everybody's been happy with the production that they're seeing.
Cool. Well, could we get you to do a few more songs?
Yeah.